You can play small or you can level up, but you cannot do both. And today we're gonna cover Iron Condor and I'm going to level up your game when I'm going to tell you how to adjust Iron Condor like a total pro. Iron Condor adjustments. No one shows, nobody talk about this. Smart knowledge for smart money. The flaw in public Iron Condor adjustment. We're gonna come to know about the main number one flaw, why Iron Condor doesn't work, doesn't perform as much as they would like it to be, because everybody adjusts Iron Condor approximately the same way. The old method which has stopped working 5 years back now. Let's not only fix it, we're gonna make it better. Let's understand everything about this step by step. We're gonna cover it all. So this is how the standard Iron Condor looks. Why this is so popular? Because it's visible on the screen, you could see right now. It's basically you sell a naked option and then you hedge it. If you sell one call, you buy one call, you sell one put and then you buy one put, and it becomes one of the most popular strategies, Condor, and this is how it looks. So what it tells you in short is that if market stays between the range, it's gonna give you a profit of approximately 4,700, wherein if market starts to trend or expires anywhere out of the zone, it's gonna give you a loss of approximately 2,800. So profit of 4,700 versus the loss of 2,800. This looks to be pretty good, right? Very good deal, but there are some issues because when market starts to trend, Iron Condor asks for good adjustment, not the adjustments which are generic, like I just said. So I'll tell you the main flaw which people do is, suppose if Iron Condor starts to go up, example, right? So what majority of people do, now they start to sell the put. Are you with me? Yes. Or suppose if market starts to go down and somehow it breaks your zone and market starts to come here, now maximum traders look to sell the call here now. Why? Because this is the 2798 is the maximum loss and they want to reduce this loss, and the only way to reduce the loss is to write options, is to collect some credit and trim down the risk from 2800 to probably 2000 or 1500, so you can sell multiple calls. And obviously when you sell calls now and if market takes a U-turn on you, then it's double whammy. Why? Because when market go down, VIX is really rising up, and then when VIX rises, the put becomes very juicy, right? And then a trader decides to do exact opposite, is that he decides to sell the call, which is cheaper. And if market turns now, boom, you're stuck, completely stuck now, nowhere to go, how to adjust it, it becomes complete chaotic. The range is anyways very tiny. Now the main question is, can we increase the range really big? Can we make it triple XL range? We'll see to that. Also, I don't think it's wise to sell the call or the put option, depends where the market go, after it breaks the range, because there's always possibility of market turning back. That is something which we must keep in mind. So what is the alternative? Can we do something better than this? The answer is absolutely. We're gonna do better. We're gonna trade this much more intelligently. But I have a question for you. Have you subscribed the channel yet? If you have not, then you must consider subscribing if you want to learn the top methods. Now, let's talk about how to make it better. And towards the end, we're gonna make it even more better. Step 1, we have to calculate how much maximum loss we have in this trade. The maximum loss comes out to be 2798. Let's call it round figure. Let's call it 2800. The lot size which we have of Nifty is 75. That means we have to cover 37 points to make sure that the range is big. Okay, that's good. And we're going to divide this further by 2. So it comes out to be approximately 18 points is what we have to take. Now, what do we have to do? We have to go really further out of the money on the call side and on the put side, and we got to sell an option which is trading roughly 10 points or above. Okay, so we're gonna go now, we're gonna go out of the money. This is your option chain. We have to select the same monthly expiry, and what do we have to do? We have to go on the call side and we have to go really far out, and we can sell the call here. Okay, this call we sold, good thing. And now we have to go on the put side and we have to sell a put which is really further out. So we're going to go really deep down and we can sell the put which is 21,000, which is really far. when we do this, let's see how things look now. So we scroll up and the payoff, what we're gonna see, will completely change now. Payoff is looking something like this. Couple of things should really jump out of the screen for you. Point number one is that the range has become really wide. This is 2 sigma move, okay, and this is beyond 2 sigma, really far. This is 23,300, and here till 21,000 there is not much of a problem. So really far out range on the put side and on the call side as well. Now many of you will say that you're selling a call and you're selling a put, it's gonna ask you for extra margin. I want to ask you, if Iron Condor breaks your range, won't you be selling a naked call and the put? Then when you're gonna sell a naked call and the put, as per the standard adjustment, won't that extra call or extra put is going to ask you for any margin? Of course, yes, margin is going to be there anyways when you adjust Condor, because you will be collecting extra credit. Even if you sell a ratio spread, even then it's going to require you for some margin. So what we are doing now, instead of selling your option late, we are selling it early. Now keep that in mind for people who are really fan of payoffs. Now you see here, you see this red zone. We understand that the loss is limited till 859 rupees, which is not much. But remember that you are selling the call and the put, which is really further out. So in matter of around 2 weeks, 10 days even, this 16 rupee which you see, or 9, they will be trading at approximately 1 or 2 rupee or points if you call it. You will not be holding it for like entire month. And by the way, I'm doing this at 15 days, where 15 days are already gone. So I'm getting this range. Now imagine if somebody do something like this at the beginning of the month, the range is going to be really wide. So one thing you have to keep in mind, when you sell an option really far, it's going to decay very fast in terms of percentage, and in just matter of few days, 70-80% of the premium is going to be poof, up in the air. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your earning. And when that happens, then what you can do is you can sell the same premium, which is 9 and 16 again, which is gonna be closer to the market, but the time has also gone by. Do not worry about the red zone which you see. This is just a paper loss. Why? Because you're gonna be adjusting it anyways. You're gonna be moving your options closer. Point number one. Point number two, the Iron Condor, the standard Iron Condor range remains the same. This is how your Iron Condor looks, right? Tell me, you are adjusting, but the benefit, the range of Iron Condor is still there. It's still there. We're not messing it up. The maximum profit remains around 6,600. Now we're gonna talk about how to make it even better now, and what are the other tricks which we can use in this. Trading doesn't have to be painful. It has to be like a breeze once you have the better techniques and methods. Now let's talk about your favorite VIP points, how to make it even better. VIP point number one, how about doing it in leaps? This is my personal favorite. I mean, if I can do this in December series, and December, by the way, have a lot of liquidity, please open the option chain once during the live market, you're gonna come to know. The range which I'm gonna get, it's going to be absolute insane. So if you are considering a really safe strategy, this can be one. I can show you a leap option. Of course, I can show you, I can make it, I can show you, but I want you to do some work as well, because only then you're gonna have value of the concept which you're learning. The amount of range which you're gonna get, gonna blow your mind for sure. And don't worry about the red, little bit of red. That turning red into green is very easy. We can do that anytime we want to. How to increase your ROI even more? Very interesting. Now, this is a gift for people who stay in the video till this particular time. You want to increase the ROI? The answer is yes. Tell me one thing. When your Iron Condor breaks the range, right? Can't you move your Iron Condor and make a new Condor now? You want to get more idea? Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. If your Condor breaks the range and Condor comes here, example, obviously you'll be shifting your call, of course. Can't you make a new Condor now? New Condor without extra selling. Can't we do that? If we do that, we're gonna have one more bump. You see this bump here, right? This one. We can have one more bump here. I'm sure you want to know this, right? Do you want to know how to create this? Let me know in the comment section. It's gonna be blockbuster of a video if I give you this concept. then of course, and of course what you're learning right now, even that's not discussed at all. I mean, everybody is about just sell a credit and sell a put, etc., like that, which is a total waste of time. We do not waste any time. And for people who have difficulty understanding the concepts, etc., I'll say you brush up your basics and then you come on this channel, because this channel is for people who want to trade professionally alongside their job or full-time business. That's why I say hit and trial way of trading one must avoid. Elevate your trading game. You can learn the craft in record time. You can get in touch to learn in depth. Just drop a message. You can get details directly from the team. Alright guys, so that's it from me today. I'm sure you must have enjoyed the video, and do make a note of things which you learned in this video. Thanks for watching, and like I always say, you are going to do so well in trading, you will surprise everyone. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.